We all thought 2020 was going to be the best year to graduate. Little did we know it was nothing like we thought it was going to be. We have been waiting for this moment our whole lives to have it taken away by a deadly virus that was made where everything else is made, China. We thought we had 2020 vision, but no one saw this coming. This goes to show that we never truly know what is going to happen or where life is going to take us. No matter how much you think you have life figured out, there will always be something unexpected along the way. One thing I have learned is you can't control everything. Sometimes you have to sit back and just enjoy the ride. Life is too short to be stuck on feeling sorry for yourself because things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to. So we have to live each day with a positive attitude. It might be the first year to not have a real graduation, but we got to be a part of some pretty great firsts. This is the first year seniors have ever been able to have a senior skip month instead of a senior skip day. We are also the first to write our names in the D on the way to school. We also had some of the biggest student sections Declo has had in a while. I don't think any other year has had as many spikeball tournaments in the front hall than this year. We even got out of giving our senior presentations because, let's be honest, none of us were prepared. We also were pretty lucky to get out of all our finals. We also had some pretty great moments as a senior class. We got to watch a gorgeous sunset on the baseball field. Our senior girls won all 4 years in powder puff football. Unfortunately, the boys weren't as lucky in Ironman volleyball. We had a great senior breakfast with so many people willing to help and bring items. We let balloons fly and we threw flour at kickoff. Some of us almost got stranded in McCall when the bus broke down. Fortunately, there's enough room on the football bus. Our senior year was cut short. We won't be able to play spring sports or walk down the aisle on our graduation day, but that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what we have been given. I would like to thank the staff and our parents for supporting us through all these years. I am thankful I could spend these last 4 years with all of you guys. We all have bright futures ahead of us, and I'm excited to see where we all end up. I hope to see you all in a few years for the 2020 reunion.
Graduates, perhaps tonight, more than any other graduation night, I am truly grateful to have the opportunity to address you. First and foremost, I want to thank you for the many memories you have helped to build for each of us. From Saturday morning Declo Rec basketball and elementary science fairs to junior high volcanoes and state tournaments. During the past 12 years, you have left your mark on all of us, and the list is extensive. We all know that you have unfinished business from this spring. And since I believe in dreaming big or going home, I am choosing to believe that you are the state champions this spring. Young people, I realize that much of what is said tonight you will not remember, and that is okay. In fact, it's normal, and heaven knows we could all use a little normal about right now. You were each born in the months following 9/11 and have been raised to become our community and nation's leaders. It has been said that when we reach a defining moment, we have two choices. We can either define the moment or let the moment define us. Students, there'll be many defining moments in each of our lives. The coronavirus is just one single event. It cannot and will not define you. I implore you to rise up and write your own story. Choose to live in the light of hope and refuse to be pulled into the darkness of despair. Brene Brown offers this advice. When you own the story, you can write your own brave ending. Own your story and make it great. Thank you again for all that you are and all that you will become, and congratulations, class of 2020. It is now my honor to introduce to you the valedictorian and salutatorians for the class of 2020. Our salutatorian with a GPA of 3.99 is Sydney Ramsey, the daughter of Rob and Nikki Ramsey. Our valedictorians with a GPA of 4.0 are Eliza Van Leuven, the daughter of Jason and Jennifer Van Leuven. Ella Sharp, the daughter of Matt and Amy Sharp. Ryan Blau, the son of Kent and Barbara Blau. And Tyler Anderson, the son of Ben and Robbie Anderson. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you.
On September 11, 2001, the United States was forever changed when 4 terrorist attacks happened on our home soil. Every year in school, we were taught about this day as if it were ancient history because most of us were not alive. 9/11 was the defining moment for the generation before us. It changed the way their world worked and how they interacted with it. Now, we are in the midst of our generation's defining moment. The way we respond and the things we choose to learn will impact our success for the rest of our lives. So, just what will we take from our experiences? For starters, we have all learned to wash our hands properly and not touch our faces. We have learned about Zoom and the importance of muting ourselves during calls. We have discovered that we control our own happiness through our choices. If you're anything like me, you've probably spent a lot of time lately laying on the couch, staring at a screen, and doing absolutely nothing. That is a one-way ticket on the miserable train. As President Theodore Roosevelt remarked, "In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing you can do is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing." Think about it. You could play a new instrument, bake a new recipe, or read a new book. So, instead of waiting for life to resume, get out there. Well, don't get out there, but do get up off the couch and choose to keep living and to keep finding joy. We have also realized what is most important in our lives. COVID-19 has forced us to examine the busyness of our previous schedules. The activities that we truly love, that are a part of the very fibers of our beings, those are the things that we have found a way to continue doing. And the people that we truly love, that are a part of the very fibers of our beings, those are the people that we have found ways to interact with. I would like to thank the people that have helped me, both this year and throughout my life, become who I am today. Thank you to my teachers for your hard work and for reading all of my excessively wordy answers. Thank you to all my peers and friends who have supported and cared about me. Thank you to my music teachers for giving me the ability to play the best instrument ever. And most importantly, thank you to my family for putting up with me and loving me. As we all go our separate ways and slowly return to the real world, we must remember that life will never be the same for us. Not only are we growing older, but our society is changing in big ways. However, this does not define our senior year. It is defined by the choices we have made in the face of adversity. In the words of Nelson Mandela, may your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Good luck and congratulations to all my fellow classmates of 2020.
Graduates, parents, teachers, siblings, and friends, welcome. This is 2020 graduation. You're listening to this speech via a new video program DECLO started just last year. We call it Cooperative Video 2019, but thankfully our school administration has shortened it to COVID-19. Now, I'm very excited to speak to you, but I'll be sure to mask my enthusiasm so it doesn't spread. Of course, the coronavirus shouldn't be all fun and games. It's a serious issue that demands our serious attention. Just the other day, I heard someone say they would even take another district literacy assessment on the Loch Ness Monster and get the virus. Now that's bad. In all actuality, my friends, we never realized what we had until we lost it. Taylor Swift wrote a song or 2 or 3 about it. Come on, you didn't think about it either. I don't know about you, but when the only thing getting me out of bed when my alarm went off in the morning was the fear of having to retake senior year if I didn't. I bet there were many mornings each of us wished for a snow day. Instead, we get a virus day, and it's every day. Point being, at some point in our socially distanced twilight zone, we realized that we enjoyed the relationships we formed along the way far more than we dreaded waking up on early mornings for jazz band, basketball practice, or play practice. I didn't realize this until the moment I ran out of toilet paper while I was home alone. And then we all ran out of toilet paper. So how did it happen? How did we go from being a random group of kids to missing each other so much that we'd be willing to take yet another district literacy assessment? This time on Bigfoot? I want to take you back, way back to kindergarten. We walked into kindergarten not knowing how to read, barely capable of forming coherent sentences, and unable to tell the difference between Crayola and fruit snacks. Now hopefully when we walk across the stage tonight, or walk towards the fridge at the end of this video, we will have learned the skills we need to achieve our dreams from a place that cares about them. And you know what? Since then, nobody except, maybe Gabe Belton has eaten another crayon. Way to go, us. Let's face it, the reason we all want to be with each other is because we've had to figure out this crazy, unbelievable, and frankly viral world together. Us students and teachers both have struggled and helped each other all the way through this life that's been far more difficult than trying to figure out how Zoom works. As much as we'd like to deny it, we've created something bigger than ourselves. Bigger than a school and bigger than any virus that tries to stop us. And now we have to leave it all behind. So what does it matter? We created this thriving relationship, but what's it worth if we're gone? Well, that's entirely up to you. If you'd like, you can resent the teachers, community, and friends that have helped define who you are, or you can embrace it. You can take the lessons you've learned along the way and use them to face the challenges that are about to come, or you can fight against the current of life. It's up to you. So I suggest you get ready to face the rest of your life as a hornet. A true hornet in every way. I'm telling you now, and it's saved forever on video, that you have a unique opportunity to be greater than who you are right now because of who you once were. From the moment we entered the halls of Declo to the moment we left, we've been creating something far more memorable than a class that wouldn't get a normal graduation. We don't need a normal graduation. If walking across the stage could represent everything that we did here, then it would be a pretty fleeting summary of our experiences here at Declo High School. This place is ours and it always will be. You have all made Declo a place to be proud of, and now's your chance to share it with the world. So get out and do it. I know you can because you're the class of 2020, a class that refuses to be labeled by the trials of your time. I love you all and wish you luck with each step you take in your coming future. Thank you.
To start, I'd like to congratulate this year's seniors and thank our helpful teachers, both for all the hard work that they've put in. Our senior year wouldn't be the same without any of you. High school has given us a great opportunity to learn, and I don't mean learn math or English, but learn what we want to do with ourselves. Some of us have learned that we love to make pictures and paintings and art, to make music and band and choir, to work with animals and metal and ag, or to work with one of the many subjects that we're required to do in normal school hours. At the same time, though, some of us have learned just exactly what we don't want to do in our future. Our next step in life should be to cement this in. By no means do we need to have our entire life plan out before us, but instead, we should have a general, vague idea of where we want to get to. Those of us going to college can take a variety of courses to learn what we're interested in, and those of us going into the work field can do the same thing with jobs. In both of these cases, we can run into things that we've never heard of before, and in both these cases, one thing is clear. We have no idea where we're going to end up, but we can take many different paths to get there. I want to talk about the many different opportunities and paths that we have before us and taking advantage of them. As I said earlier, many of us don't know what exactly we want to do with our futures, but we're learning just exactly where we want to head. All in all, the only wrong choice in this matter is to do nothing. The biggest opportunity we have right now is in the plentiful time due to the virus. With this time, some have taken to relaxing, and others have picked up a job to pay for college. Some more experienced in the arts have taken to activities like painting and underwater basket weaving. The clear message here is the only thing determining what you do with your time is you. What I'd recommend is to use this time to develop your skills, or gain new ones. With access to the internet, you could do something as simple as reading books to help with comprehension that you'll use in college classes. Or you could go as complex as to learn how to invest your money to gain passive income. You could turn to the heavily disliked Khan Academy to learn something new, or you could actually enjoy your life. No matter what, it's up to you, and in 5, 10, or even 20 years, you may look back and regret what you did in your life up to that point. You may wish that you had worked harder, or you may wish that you had spent more time relaxing and enjoying your time. No matter what your choices are, there will probably be something that you will wish will have gone better. Ultimately, though, we have to live with our decisions and accept that there will always be regrets that come with them. So instead of looking back to our past, let's look forward to our futures. Let's look forward to see what we can do, what we will become, and who we will have by our sides. Let's go out and live our lives to the fullest.
Greetings, class of 2020. We finally made it. Congratulations to all of us for this great accomplishment. As I look back on all of our years together, I can see how special our class truly is. Our class has had amazing athletic teams, several state championship runs, an excellent music program, and outstanding academic accomplishments. All of these achievements are fantastic, but what I truly believe sets our class apart is the kindness of our class members. Kindness isn't something you win a trophy for, and it is rarely recognized publicly. I've never seen an award ceremony for the kindest man or the kindest woman. Kindness comes in many different forms and is oftentimes overlooked. It can come in the form of doing your part for the team, smiling or saying hello, or even just including others. What I've come to realize is that unlike many things, kindness doesn't take years of practice to get good at. All you have to do is make an effort. I've observed so many small acts of kindness from our classmates over the years. I remember this year someone commenting that the seniors actually let the underclassmen sit on the benches in the front hall instead of kicking them out. I'd like to recognize some of our fellow classmates for their kindness. Kenyon Christopherson and Spencer Gailey have made all of our lives better with their wit and humor. They could always be counted on to lighten the mood. Ethan Gould always had his spike ball net available to any challenger, senior or not, and he was always willing to sit out a game or two so someone else could play. Spencer Nebeker and Chris Osterhout always greeted me with a smile and a hello between classes. Abby Ramsey and Amanda Bott lit up the whole school with their brilliant smiles. Dawson Osterhout was always there with a big bear hug if you were ever having a bad day. Kaylee Wallace has always been a light to the whole world. Sydney Ramsey constantly gave us new perspectives and insight into what is truly important during English class. Austin Hoops spent countless hours keeping a digital journal of our daily life at Declo High through his YouTube channel, The Senior Effect. Paige Palmer, our class president, has done a fantastic job of rallying us as a class and getting us pumped up to support our school. Sam Mallory and Garrett Powell have given their all for their team in every sporting event. Brianna Leone always offered sincere compliments to uplift everyone around her. Our teachers have also shown immense kindness and understanding, especially during these past few months of homeschooling quarantine. Our parents have also shown kindness and love for the past 18 years. We thank you all for your support. Our years have been filled with kindness and goodness, thanks to all of you. And I encourage you, as you go out into the world, to not only strive to be successful, but to strive to be kind to those around you. George Albert Smith once told a friend that he lacked the prowess to be an athlete, that he was too homely to win popular favor, and that his weak eyes prevented him from becoming a scholar. But he could excel in human kindness, so he made kindness his specialty. No attribute or virtue is more important than kindness, and our class is brimming with it. Congratulations to the class of 2020, not only for what you have accomplished, but also for who you have become.
Dr. Shank and the school board members, may I present the Declo High School graduating class of 2020. They have met all requirements of the state of Idaho as well as those of Cassia County School District 151 and are ready to receive their diplomas.
Declo High School, class of 2020. It is my great pleasure to welcome you and accept you as a class of graduates from this wonderful high school. I do so on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Cassia Joint School District number 151. Now, it's customary at this time to share some words of wisdom that might provide guidance and direction for the rest of your life. Anyone who knows me understands how dangerous this is. So I caution you, listen at your own peril. But that being said, I'm going to do it anyway. You see, it's the wish of the board that as you go and make your own way, that you never lose sight of or forget the connective tissue of life. And by that I mean the fact that you'll always be a graduate of Declo High School. You'll always have been someone's student or someone's friend, a cousin, a niece, a nephew, a brother, a sister, a grandchild, and of course someone's son or someone's daughter. Now these connections, they can stretch a long ways, sometimes between worlds. But no matter how far they stretch or how thin they get, they will never break. It is one of the few things in life that is eternal. We hope that as you experience life's joys and life's sorrows, that you will remember that on the other side of that connection is someone who cares, someone who loves you. This is our hope. And with that, we wish you Godspeed and good luck.
And of all of the places and all of the spaces that I've ever seen and that I've ever been, it's true. I'd walk through town, I could only have dreamed, but the beauty surrounding means nothing to me. It's you. Where you are is where I always want to be. Anywhere as long as you are there with me. I will take you to the places I have seen. Take my heart and run along, 'cause I'm running after you. I'm running after you. And I'll do what I can do. And I'll do it all for you. We'll come back home, we'll come back home one day. But right now we are called to see a place where you and I will change the world we know. Anywhere that I'm with you is home. Where you are is where I always want to be. And anywhere as long as you are there with me. I will take you to the places I have seen. Take my heart and run along, 'cause I'm running after you. I'm running after you. And I'll do what I can do. I'll do it all for you. All the things that we will see, and all the things we'll know. Take my hand and walk with me. We'll never be alone, 'cause I'm running after you. I'm running after you. And I'll do what I can do. I'll do it all for you. And I'll do it all for you.
Took time to see the sun, crossing rivers as we run, chasing birds down by the lake in the mud. We would climb up in the trees, up high among the leaves. We were wild and we were free when we were young. But now we're older and we feel the world at our feet. As time turns, we drift away. Wish we were young again. built castles in the sand, felt like emperors of the land, making walls to stop the waves from coming up. We found joy in little things, like imaginary scenes. Oh, I miss the way we were when we were young. But now we're older and we feel the world at our feet. As time turns, we drift away. And oh, how time flies, then you realize forgotten dreams got lost along the way. Wish we were young again. Wish we were young again. But there's still so much to see in this life in front of me, like pages of a book still unturned. We could sail the 7 seas, even raise a family. We could dream just like we did when we were young. 'Cause now we're older and we feel the world at our feet. As time turns, we drift away. And oh, how time flies, and you realize forgotten dreams got lost along the way. Wish we were young again. Wish we were young again.
I'm really on the ropes this time. I've been fighting all my life for you. I never should have said goodbye, but maybe that's what stupid people do. 'Cause you gave me peace, and I wasted it. I'm here to admit that you were my medicine. Oh, I couldn't quit, and I'm down on my knees again, asking for nothing. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Ooh. Don't think I could forgive myself. I'm sorry for the ways that I used you. And I could care less right now, but you know you hurt me pretty good too. Yeah, we made each other bleed, and we tasted it. I'm here to admit that you were my medicine. Oh, love, I couldn't quit, and I'm down on my knees again. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Oh, thank you for the happiest year of my life. So wake me up when they build that time machine. I wanna go back. Wake me up when you were sleeping next to me. 'Cause I really loved you. Ooh, ooh. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Oh, thank you for the happiest year of my life. Yeah. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life.